Hey guys, what's up? So just the other day I posted an update video on different things I would be doing and be getting in for you. I said a few masks, a few figures, whatever, what have you. Um, After the video I was kind of sitting there looking at my case of masks, and there was two masks there that I know I posted at least once, um, but I just kept staring at them. I'm like, you know what, they're just not doing it for me. The first one was my Sinister Studios Sinister 75C mask, which I know I did a review on here. To me, the color of it started just, I don't remember if it came like that or not, but it was just too pale. And what I mean pale is like in a skin tone color. And there wasn't much definition or anything on the cheeks or anything like that. So that's one thing I wanted to do, was go ahead and give it a more white look rehaul. Also, I was looking at the Elrod mask that I converted, or just, well, repainted. I did have a few mishaps with it when I first painted. I forgot to mix the liquid latex in, so there was a few cracking. So I looked at it and I said, I had an idea of another concept mask. I had my Midnight Haunt video up with the black Halloween 40 mask. And right after that, because I missed the hair silver on that mask, it's like, well, what does a silver Michael Myers mask look like? Right a few months after that, though, I was going on Instagram to Nick's page, who makes a bunch of masks. You might know him as Nag. He does have one called the Tin Man. But who's out there to stop me from anyone to go ahead and try their own concept of it? So my inspiration came from, one, my Midnight Haunt mask, and two, seeing that Nick went ahead and did it, and it turned out pretty well. So I went out last night, got some silver spray paint, some other metallic paints. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the two masks. I may go ahead, I haven't checked my gallery yet. If I have previous photos of what the masks look like before I went ahead and rehauled them, they'll pop up on the screen right here when I go ahead and talk about each mask. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the camera around and let you see what the masks look like, guys. Alright guys, so these are my two masks I redid. You have the Sinister Studios Sinister 75C, and you have what was once a regular Elrod. He is rehaired, but he was originally, I redid him in all white. Basically look like this guy, but a little more off. So let's go, and did the first one last night, was what I call the Silver Stalker. So hopefully you can see some of the shine on it. He does have the still hole for the Elrod. Now the hair's a little messed up because he was pressed up against the glass in the case last night. And one thing about the metallic in it is that every time, different lighting, like most Myers masks, you have a different look. Obviously on a camera, a lot of features look more pronounced, such as this line. Normally it doesn't look as dark. Technically, all I really did was go out, buy some silver metallic spray paint. I sprayed the entire mask over, then hair over, let it dry. Afterwards I had a few bottles of small metallic acrylic paint. I mixed it in a little bit of black with it as well. I keep it a little watered down, and I kind of dry brushed these effects in. So I got the creases in the cheeks. You can see up here a little bit here. I kind of did the little H2 thing here. The dirt around the neck, on the chin. But overall, I was very surprised with how he turned out afterwards. You can see, if you're looking close here, how the paint was chipping to begin with. I'm hoping it holds up. Also see here, I was trying to go ahead and strip him completely down, but my Dremel tool decided to give up on me. And that's when I just decided, you know what, for better or worse, let's just go ahead and spray paint this guy. Nothing happens. He can be a practice mask, throw him away. But overall, very excited with how he turned out. Could have done maybe a little better shading job on here. Once again, to the naked eye, it's really hard to tell. The camera really brings it out. So there is that one. And then my Sinister Studios. And this was the mask I got secondhand, and from what I heard was he had the hair redone. So the hair, I'm not sure of the fabrics. This is crepe wool here. This might be mohair. It's a lot softer. I was very afraid to do this mask because it was one of the more expensive masks that I got. Considering I got coveralls and boots with it as well. And it was my first legit H1 mask. Like I said, there was really no, if I have the picture, it will pop up on the side. If not, nothing will show up. So the camera cut out there a little bit. However, I went ahead, went over it with basically just white, you know, the white latex and everything like that. Also, this cheek right here was just kind of round. I gave it that more pointed look on this guy. The lips originally had no coloration to them whatsoever. It was the same color as the entire mask. There was no scruff underneath the nose. Basically, this whole side from the ear and the whole back of the neck and everything was skin tone. And it just kind of blended into a more whitish skin tone. Like I said, if the picture showed, you would know what I see what I meant. Yeah, I really didn't want to mess this mask up because of how well the hair is. I don't know if you can see that, probably not without the lighting, but Sinister Studios. But there is that one. I'm still getting used to the shading. I'm not very good at dry brushing whatsoever. I don't know if I put too much paint on the brush and don't get enough paint off. But what I found out works for me is, you know, I try to dry brush a little bit down along these, and then I just take a wet cloth and kind of, you know, dull the color and rub the paint into the mask. So a lot of my effects are more so washed in than dry brushed on. I'm not sure if that's exactly how a lot of professionals do it, but that is exactly how I do my shadowing. Alright guys, well, just want to make a quick video for you guys because, like I said, I do have a few more masks coming in. I have a few coming in on Monday, but I am waiting for the main mask to come in, which is the Rob Zombie's original Halloween looking mask, which kind of goes with a few masks that I'm getting in, so I have a whole set to go over. So I will wait for the big video for that mask to come in. But I will post these, and on Monday I should have at least one more mask to go over, which is a pretty interesting mask that I found on eBay. It was a concept mask from someone. I found it fairly cheap. So I will go ahead and probably do an unboxing review for that. So yeah, if you guys enjoy the mask, go ahead and leave a comment. I always enjoy hearing people's opinions, even if it's negative. Any tips, or any ideas of any type of concept mask that you'd like to see done, that's what I'm here for. Is just, you know, there's all these artists out there that they get paid hundreds of dollars to do these masks. They do the whole sculpting and stuff. I'm just showing what you can do with regular masks you can get from Trick or Treat Studios for $60, such as this. And, you know, with just a little bit of artistic talent, because I am no professional whatsoever, anyone can have a mask that looks like this. This literally took me maybe 3-4 hours to do. I mean, the hair was already there, but if you're going to use stock hair, you know, spray paint and get this on. So, alright guys, thank you very much for watching. You know, post links somewhere. I need more subscribers. Comment below, like the video, whatever you want to do. Appreciate everyone that takes a view, and I will be back as soon as my new shipments arrive. You guys have a great and safe weekend.